Syrian. Your background is Syrian and you're Sunni, yes? And you're a staunch critic of the rebels. Why?
Well, I think this whole debate is ignoring the main point here, which is that the rebel uprising or the democratic uprising is not that. It's a Muslim Brotherhood uprising. The Muslim Brotherhood was the main opposition group in Syria for the last 40 years, and they are the ones that want to remove the secular government. Yes. And I'm not a government supporter. I am for the reform process, just like the majority of the Syrian people. But the fact is, before you interrupt me, sir, the fact is, it is the American and NATO governments and Israel that are funding these Al-Qaeda terrorists and Muslim Brotherhood extremists. And that is the point that everybody here is missing. That's true. And the fact is that, excuse me, sir, but you do have a stake in Syria because we have Russia emerging as a superpower, and you have China emerging as a superpower, and America and NATO want to control the Mediterranean Sea. They want to cut off this new pipeline deal that is happening between Syria, Iraq, and Iran. They want to cut off ties between Syria and Iran, which is why these people hate Iran so much. And this is why these sectarians are against any unity between Syria and Iran, because they want to see Syria get destroyed. And that is what this is about, destroying Syria.
Yusuf?
Has less corruption, but also maintains our foreign policy, which is of the utmost importance, because we have an imperialist, Zionist entity right next door to us, Israel, which is funded by NATO, and the whole crisis is being created by our enemies, Israel, NATO, America.
Okay, can I just ask you though, do you want Assad to survive?
Right now, Assad has to survive because his replacement is going to be Islamic extremists, the Muslim Brotherhood,
but do you want him to survive?
I want him to survive for now.
But do you want him to run Syria?
I want him
is he the person you want running your country?
I want to run Syria eventually. Okay, so
right
now I see that the fall of the Assad regime would be a disaster for my country because it would turn into another Afghanistan.
Okay.